Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. How are we doing tonight? We have someone new to thank here. I'm looking it up. It's your guy. Subscribed. Welcome. Awesome to have you here. It's your guy. Glad. Well, first of all, thank you for the comment, and thank you for the subscription very much. Appreciate it. Glad you're here. Yeah, no, this is definitely raw footage. It's yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate the comment, man. Really appreciate it. I'm assuming you're a guy. Forgive me if you're not. Either way, thank you for the comment and subscription. But we're here. We got these exercises. We're probably going to be camping out here for a bit. We're probably... I mean, I'll be honest with you. This stuff with sockets and like ports and all that stuff, confusing. I can't say that I got it. I don't have it. So we'll probably sit on one. You know how that one exercise a while ago we did like 3 days in a row or whatever it was. We'll probably do that for some of these, if not all of these. So we might be here a while. For tonight, we're gonna look at Socket1, the Socket1 exercise, and we're gonna work through it, see what it's like, and I'm gonna write it out. Let's get our exercise project ready, because bro, I can understand import. I can understand import URL lib.request. But this, what is this? Hold on. Parse URLs. Uniform. That means nothing to me. I don't know. And then that I also don't know what that means. Which inherits from OSE or OS error. Doesn't define any behavior of its own. HTTP error is an I don't know, man. Just one bite at a time. Like, I'm in a season right now in life where it's like you can't eat the elephant all at the same time. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So we're just going to go one bite at a time. Might be a little slow. Probably not going to be one of these guys that's like, I became a software engineer in like 3 months. I mean, credit's already been like 1, right? Close to that. F-hand. Yeah. So we'll spend some time on these, try and get our reps in, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah. Because I haven't really... This is absolutely on me, but I haven't really been doing a whole lot in here, you know what I mean? Let's just, first of all, let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, he's got music going. Wait for it. Okay. Um, 6 minutes, okay. Let's just, just to loosen up, let's try and... Oh, my word, I'm blanking. File equals input. Enter a file. Open file equals file.open. No, open.file. Right? No. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, man. I'm almost scared to do this. Print OF. I'm scared, man. I don't know. Python. Whoa. 16, whoops. Enter a file. This is gonna blow up, dude. Open. How do you open a file in Python? Using the open function. Oh. Okay. So open file equals yeah. That feels right. That feels right. And we'll do this. What do you mean? Does it need to be in a directory? File 1 equals open. File equals open. What if we just did this, right? Leave the input out of it. Open test text or txt. Oh, we didn't read it. Okay, so let's try this then. Hold on. Open. So OF equals open. RF it's a read file equals OF.read. Whoops. There's Steam for you. That's not what I want. And print RF. Spending time on this, I haven't even gotten another thing yet. What is the... Oh. It's missing required... Am I stupid? File? File, bro. It's the little wins, man. It's the little wins. Alright, now we can continue. I honestly, okay. I feel really good about that. I feel really good about that. It's the little wins. Boom. Alright.
Hello everybody and welcome to some work to sample code. If you are interested in the source code, you go to materials and download this sample code.zip. I have this downloaded. It'll be in a folder called code 3 on my computer. This is where I'm at. I'm in the code 3 folder. And this has a ton of bits of code here. So if I do an ls, you'll see I got all these files here. And so we'll just leave those there. And so this is the one I want to work through right now, is this Socket1.py code. And basically what we're doing here is we're simulating
So I don't know that I'll need to do that, to be honest with you. I hope I don't need to do that. I hope I don't need to do that. Sorry, just looking at some stuff here real quick. Okay.
what is going to happen in a web browser. And the cool thing about the HTML, the HTTP protocol.
Someone's doing cookies in my parking lot. It's wet outside. Dude, you'd be surprised the amount of people that do cookies in the parking lot. That has to be what's going on. It sounded like it. I could kind of see them, not really. Okay.
Is that we can do this by hand, and I'm actually going to hack this HTTP protocol. This is going to go to data.pr4e.org and retrieve a document. And so I'm going to do telnet.
Oh no! I don't have telnet. And I don't want to pay for telnet.
Now you can do this on a Mac and Linux, and if you put telnet on a Windows box, you can do it here. Data.pr4e.org.
Well, that's disappointing.
Port 80, and the port 80 is a...
Will I be able to do any of these? I don't know. Well, let's just keep watching.
A different port. It's a non-standard port, but what we're doing here is talking to the HTTP port. And so I'm going to be able to hand send commands to the web server and retrieve a document. So I'm going to cut. I've already copied this string, this get HTTP Romeo.txt. I'm copying that into my buffer because if I wait too long, this won't work. So here I go, and now I'm going to type that, and I have.
Yeah, what the heck is that? It waits too long?
This won't work. So if I wait too long, this won't work. So here I go, and now I'm going to type that, and I have to hit enter twice, and that literally was the HTTP protocol. What I typed there was the HTTP protocol, and the web server responds with some metadata about the document, how
That's the
much data
contents of
there
the
is,
actual
the
thing.
kind of data is there. A blank line separates the header information from the body of the document. If I was to go to this in a browser, right there, you would see and if I turned on Developer Console and I went to the network, let's make this a
Oh,
little
you'll be
bit
able to
bigger.
see someone like stepped in.
You would see that it retrieves this file romeo.txt, and it gets back that it tells us, it shows us the headers,
Oh,
and it shows us the response.
just-
This is all the same way of doing the same thing, and that is how to do the HTTP protocol. Okay, but now we're going to do this in Python, and so here's the code we're going to write. So we're going to import the socket library,
wait.
and we're going to make a socket.
So do
Now
we
this
need?
doesn't actually make a connection. Think of a
need
socket as a file handle that doesn't have any data associated with it yet. And then what we're going to do is socket P protocol.
I just need to back it up a little bit.
A blank line separates the header
I just want to see when he first puts it in.
web server and retrieve a document. So I'm going to cut. I've already copied this string, this get http romeo.txt. I'm copying that into my buffer because if I wait too long, this won't work. So here I go, and now I'm going to type that, and I have to. If I wait too long, this won't work. So here I go, and now
What is he?
this won't work. So here I go.
Okay, just hit enter, I think. Oh, trying. Okay. Connecting to. Okay.
And now I'm going to type
Okay. Pasted that right in.
that, and I have to hit enter twice.
Why do you hit enter twice? Is that because the /n/n? That has to be it.
That literally
I mean, I only say that because I saw this.
was the HTTP protocol.
So that kind of gave me the idea. I mean, it did give me the idea. Kind of.
What I typed there was the HTTP protocol, and the web server responds with some metadata about the document, how much data there is, the kind of data is there. A blank line separates the header information from the body of the document. If I was to go to this in a browser, right there, bigger, it retrieves this file romeo.txt, and it gets back that it tells us, it shows us the headers, and it shows us the response. And so this is all the same, and it gets back that it tells us, it shows us the headers, and it shows us the response. And so this is all the same network. Let's make this a little bit bigger. You would see that
It's kind of
it
just.
retrieves this file romeo.txt, and it gets back that it tells us, it shows us the headers, and it shows us the response. And so this is all.
Oh, that was for my OCD. That wasn't like kind of for my OCD. That wasn't kind of for my OCD. That was for my OCD. Forgive me.
All the same way of doing the same thing, and that is how to do the HTTP protocol. Okay, but now we're going to do this in Python. And so here's the code.
Okay.
So we're going to import the socket library, and we're going to make a socket. Now this doesn't actually make a connection. Think of a socket as a file handle that doesn't have any data associated with it yet.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to reach out and connect that socket to a destination across the internet with the domain name of data.pr4e.org. And the second parameter in this tuple, this is a function call with a single tuple.
Oh yeah, it's a tuple. Yeah.
And so tuple sub 0 is data.pr4e.org, and tuple sub 1 is the 80, which says I want to talk to port 80. That could fail. It will make the connection, and if the port 80 is there, away it goes. And then we're going to actually send the HTTP command. So get, this is the HTTP rules, followed by an end of line, followed by a blank line. So you saw me do this there. This was what I typed here, and then I had to type a blank line. Now if you want to go read the RFCs for how to do this, you can figure this out. So the only other thing that's kind of weird here is we have to add this dot in code. And that's because there are strings inside of Python that are in Unicode, and we have to send them out as what's called UTF-8.
Yep.
And encode converts from Unicode internally
So that's what sends it over
to UTF-8. So This
Receives
command
it.
is a set of UTF-8 bytes that we're then going to send. It still has that same set of characters in it, and now we're going to send it. And that's after we've made the connection, we're going to send these two things, and then we're going to wait. And my sock is like a file handle at that point because it's been opened and we've sent data. The HTTP protocol told us what we had to send and the fact that we did have to send it. So now I have just a simple while loop, and I'm going to ask up to 512 characters, and receive up to 512 characters and get that back. If I will know that this is the end of file if I got no data back. So if the length of the data, the byte array that I got back is less than 1, then I'm going to quit. Otherwise, I'm going to print the data, and I'm going to use this decode, which is kind of the opposite of this encode. What I'm getting is UTF-8 encoded data, most likely, and decode basically converts it to the internal format called Unicode that runs inside. And so this is going to run a bunch of times, pulling in the blocks, basically 512, up to 512 characters at a time, printing it out, and then when it's all said and done, we will close that connection. And so it's not too exciting. Python 3 Socket1.py, and you'll see that it's just.
That's what you put in? I was about to try to drag his screen to see more of. That's not how it works.
Python is now going to do what I did by hand.
What?
Now, of course, the interesting thing is these are all in strings, right? And so, this way we could write code that does
Strings.
stuff with this. But all we're really trying to do in this particular.
So Socket1, how did he? He never. Why is it Socket1? Maybe in poor Socket it's just implied that it's one.
Situation is show how you open a socket, send a command, and then retrieve the data.
Okay.
Particular, and you'll see that it's just going to Python
Socket1.py
is now going to do what I did by
Is it saved? Oh, that's file name. I'm an idiot.
hand.
Okay.
Now, of course, and
All right. So let's just we'll do this. But yeah. Sorry about that. That was not kinda earlier. That was not kinda for my OCD. That was for my OCD. And so was me telling you that just then. Sorry. Forgive me. Okay. Okay, let me just here we go. Muscle memory, that's what we're going for here. Let me back up. I'm not like in my brain right now. Hold on. I was just like in auto mode, autopilot. I need to like take. I'm caught up on how I said forgive me. Forgive me for what I was doing. I don't mean to, what I was saying about like the OCD and like doing that stuff for my OCD and stuff like that. Sorry. Forgive me. Okay. Here we go. This will be good. I hope this works. All right, let's start fresh. Import socket. I feel like this is how hacking is done. Because we're essentially hacking his website, right? I mean, it's cool because he's like telling us how to do it. But socket. Socket. Crud, man. So many sockets. Socket. Socket. In parentheses, socket. .af. I know. So I was just telling you it's like over the internet, right? Then socket again. Dot sock underscore stream. All in caps. I still don't know. Sock stream literal socket kind. So Unix supports IP Internet Protocol. Whoa, there's like a ton of stuff here. I can just. Whoa. Did not do that. Address. And I did listen to the rest of this, right?
Open a socket, send a command, and then retrieve the data.
Okay.
Is
Yes, I did. Stream my sock. Whoops. Whoops. Crud, man. I'm not doing this right. Dot connect. 2 of them. Data.pr 40. Uh-huh. And then the port. Okay. CMD. Whoops. Yes. No, that was right. That was right. Get HTTP. Oh no. Forward. Is that a forward slash or backslash? I don't know. PR4 e.org slash Romeo.text. HTTP slash 1.0. I don't know what that is. 1.0. Could not tell you. New line. Oops. New line. New line. Then we're going to did all that right? Yes, I did. Encode my sock send CMD. So you need to make like a valid, legitimate empty socket. You want to tell it what to connect to. And then you want to tell it what to get from where you're connecting. Like what to get. So it's like in your hand, but you haven't really done anything yet. And then my sock.send pulls your hand to you. That's how I think of it. Data. It's my sock dot. Oh, crap. I was about to try to, like for like a millisecond, I was going to try and move my mouse to move his. I think that's RE. CV 512. I wonder if that's necessary. Is that arbitrary? That number? Could you just say any number? If length. Please work. Please work. 1. Why is it red? Why is it red? Oh. There we go. Dude, Visual Studio Code, man. Break. You know what? Let's just add something fun. File done. Break. Print. Data. .decode. And then you gotta close it up. Whoops. Whoops. No. Wait. No. I mean, did my file done? Could anybody else do this? Oh. Man. Oh. Bad because we got a bad request. 400. Try changing the... Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, bro, how are we supposed to know that? / n to... What? If this works, I will be gobsmacked. Why? I don't know why, but it works. How? If you don't... Bro. Okay. Hold on. Let's start fresh. That worked. So that's the headers, right? That's the body, like the actual content. Why did that work? Let's try to understand some of this here. HTTP 1.1, 200. What does that have to do with anything? Hold on. 200. Okay. Date 641. I don't know what that time zone is. This doesn't like out me, right? Like this doesn't like... Okay, good. I don't think it shows my like IP address or anything. I was like, oh shoot, am I showing something I shouldn't? Last modified 5 years ago? No, 6 years ago? Accept ranges bytes. Content length 167. That's interesting. Don't really know what all this is. Expires Wednesday. 1980. Wait, what? Close it. Content type text plain. Okay. Why does this... There's no explanation? Or no, like... They were still in Python from... Oh. Can someone explain why? What does this say? What does this say? No. Yes. Because according to the RFC and the... What? Because according to the RFC and the GET syntax of what one wants, you must put two returns. I'm like on the cusp, right? So it's like this returns. This is like a return. So it's like hitting the enter key. And it does it twice. I'm just trying to understand how is it that the R and the N so like return and then new line. Oh my word. Yeah, we're not messing with telnet. I don't know why. Here we go. Does it? Wait. So, what? At 42? What do you mean?
We'll just leave those PY code. And
Oh. And we didn't do that because... Oh.
basically what we're doing here is
He just doesn't like he addressed it, but he didn't like talk about it. What? Bro went a different way about it? What the heck is slash, man? What is all this? Oh, bro added enter web address, like input. So he split. What is that? URL short. Pre cmd equals get plus URL plus http1. What the heck, man? Why would you do that? Now why would you do it? I get it. Ugh. I mean, split. Why is it URL dot split and URL underscore slash, bro? And two, I kind of maybe might understand that part. Because that's like in the second position. So it's like 0, 1, 2. Oh, that's all the comments we got. Okay. Well. So we're going to save this out. And we're going to try and do this again tomorrow. We're going to delete it. We're going to try and do it again tomorrow. But for right now, I think that's going to do it. I want to understand this. I want to be able to do this. When we're getting there, we got like less than 40% left of this course. And when we do finish it, I'm going to do some projects. I'm going to do some Python projects, and we're going to look stuff up online. I'm going to have to, because I want to like make a stinking like calculator, and we're just going to start with a blank page, like in here, and we're just going to start with what we know and go from there. And I'm not going to do it all in one like sit down session, but we're going to do it bit by bit, and we'll look stuff up when we need to for help, and we'll make a thing. And I want to do some sort of game too. I just don't know how that's really going to work. Don't really know what that would be, but anyway, we're not there yet. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have had a great week so far. Technically, it's Friday right now, so happy Friday. But please post in the comments below if you guys have a prayer request. I would love to know how I can be praying for you guys. Please like and subscribe as well if you want. But anyway, for now, that's going to do it. Love God, love people, and I will see you guys tomorrow. No, I will see you guys soon. That's what I say. I'll see you guys soon.